Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another update video. Today I'm going to be showing off some Arrow video goodness that I got in the mail. I picked up a couple things from Japan. I took advantage of the Vinegar Syndrome sale. I got a couple titles there. Picked up some spaghetti westerns and some American westerns. I got some Code Red, and I got some couple things I picked up at Diabolic DVD, so let's check this out. Okay, so let's get right into it here with the westerns that I picked up. The first one I got is an Anchor Bay title that is now out of print, and it is Take a Hard Ride, starring Lee Van Cleef, Jim Brown, Fred Williamson. And this is a film I have not seen yet. This has been on my wish list for a while. You can still get this relatively cheap on eBay. I think I paid right around 15 bucks for this, or maybe even less. This is a film that was released by Anchor Bay in 2006. And it's a film, I believe, that came out in 1975. So it is color, 103 minutes, rated PG, and this is Region 1. And I do look forward to checking this out. This one is brand new and sealed. So you can get a good deal if you want to look for this one. I don't believe it has a Blu-ray release yet. If you want to pick up an old Anchor Bay title, I like to collect these out-of-print Anchor Bay releases. You can get it relatively cheap on the secondary markets. The next one I picked up is a upgrade. I do have this on DVD, and this is the Franco Nero edition of Django. He was the original Django and the best and the only Django in my opinion. This is the Blue Underground release. This one was very, very cheap. I got this on Amazon. I think it was right around 8 bucks, 10 bucks maybe. This one is Region A, unrated. It's a film by Sergio Corbucci. And this is a good one. This is one I had seen. I do have this on DVD, like I said, and I watched it. I look forward to seeing what it looks like in high def. And it does have some extras here. You get Django, the one and the only, interviews with star Franco Nero and assistant director Ruggio Deodato. The Last Pistolero, starring Franco Nero. You get Western Italian Style, a 1968 documentary about the spaghetti western phenomenon containing interviews with directors Enzo G. Castellari, Sergio Salama, and Sergio Corbucci. You get the international trailer, Italian trailer, and the Franco Nero intro. So that's cool. It says the extras are not rated and some may be in standard def, which is no problem. I mean, I'm looking forward to checking out that 68 documentary. I don't care if it's in standard def or not. But this is a nice little title to get. I would recommend this to anybody out there who may be kind of new to the spaghetti westerns or just looking for a good spaghetti western. You can get this pretty cheap. That is Django, Franco Nero. The next one here I picked up has been on my wish list for a while, and it has since gone out of print, and this one is going for ridiculous money. I've seen it go over $100. This is The Great Silence, starring Klaus Kinski. This is another Sergio Corbucci film, and this is a release from Fantoma, and this is actually brand new and sealed. It just doesn't have the shrink wrap on it anymore, so this has not been opened. I bought this for $19.95 plus I think it was $3 shipping. So I got this out of print gem, one that I wanted for a while, for about $22 complete, shipped. So it says it is all region. This came out in 2001 from Fantoma, and it's a film originally from 1968. And I'm really looking forward to checking this out. Kinski always plays a good bad guy. Special features here include a digital transfer of this widescreen transfer of the film. You get a video introduction and liner notes by filmmaker Alex Cox, who did Repo Man and Sid and Nancy. You get the alternate happy ending with optional audio commentary by Alex Cox. You get the uncensored director's cut and you get the theatrical trailer. So I'm very much looking forward to checking this out. But actually, this is going to remain sealed in my collection because you'll see why later in the video. This is just a collector's piece. The next one I picked up, I'm very, very happy to own. And this one I've been searching high and low for over a year now. This is the original Boot Hill. This is the Wild East edition of Boot Hill, and this is volume 2. This one is very, very hard to find. I picked this up on Amazon US for $15. And I have been searching high and low. I can't find this anywhere, and I got it for 15 bucks, and it's in pretty good condition. This is the widescreen edition, and this is a Terence Hill, Bud Spencer film. Also has Woody Strode in it, the brother Woody right there. And from what I hear, this is not a very good transfer of the film. And there you can see on the spine, it's Wild East 003. But just for the collectible purposes, I picked this one up. And I'm missing one title now for the complete Wild East catalog. There's the disc art. And it does come with a little insert here with some kind of retro art there. And then you get some stills and a little write-up of the film. And then you get a chapter menu. So I'm very, very happy to get this. When I picked it up for $15, I read the guy's description, and he had the picture of the Wild East cover. And I bought it, and then I asked him the question. I said, is this the authentic original Boot Hill? Because there have been several copies of Boot Hill, different companies, bootleg copies. But I bought it before I asked the question. He got back to me and he said he couldn't answer that question because it was in his inventory or something like that. He was a big seller, so whatever. He ended up sending it to me, and this is what I got. So I wasn't really expecting to get the authentic Wild East Boot Hill for 15 bucks, but here it is. I'm so glad to have that in the collection. Still missing the one. And here is a newer release that I picked up. I got this in the mail yesterday, and this is 100 Rifles. This is another Jim Brown film, Raquel Welch and Burt Reynolds. And this is from Kino. Kino Lorber Classics. And this is a film from 1969, Region A. It says Jim Brown is El Condor, Raquel Welch is Fathom, and Burt Reynolds is White Lightning. An intense and muscular western, non-stop action and humorous charm. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. It does have some audio commentary with Lee Pfeiffer, publisher of Cinema Retro magazine, with film historians Eddie Friedfield and Paul Scarbo, and it has a trailer gallery. This is rated R from 1969, 110 minutes. 100 Rifles. So that was the westerns that I picked up. Let's get into the next little group here. I got from Vinegar Syndrome, and they had a sale a couple of weeks ago, and they had some titles for really, really cheap. And this was one of the few that I did not have, and this is Corruption, a film by Roger Watkins. One man's fantasy, another man's reality. This is one that I wanted to get for a while. I think I ended up getting this for about like 10 bucks on their last sale. It's an all-region ABC, and it's a Blu-ray DVD combo. The film is from 1983. And Roger Watkins also did Last House on Dead End Street. And in this movie, Corruption is a dark tale of the frailty of hypocrisy and morality, expertly photographed by Larry Verveen, who did Roommates and Deranged. And if you guys haven't seen Deranged, do check that one out. Arrow has a nice release of that. It's an Ed Gein film. And featuring a stellar supporting cast of Tiffany Clark, Samantha Fox, and Tish Ambrose, Vinegar Syndrome presents this acclaimed erotic masterpiece, newly restored on Blu-ray for the first time. Looking forward to checking out Samantha Fox in here. So you got a little bit of sexploitation goodness, Corruption. And And the next one I picked up from Vinegar Syndrome, the next two are DVDs. This one I think was $2 on their website, on their sale. This is the Cutthroats, rated X. A bloodbath filled with men and women obsessed with death. And for $2 I had to get this. It is directed by John Hayes, a 1969 film. It is 76 minutes, scanned and restored in 2K from 35mm vault materials. Includes the original theatrical trailer and still gallery. And it says it was a limited edition of 1500, but it's not individually numbered. But this was put out by Vincin in 2015, and I think, I gotta say, they probably have low stock on this, so if you guys are interested, go over and check out their website and pick up the Cutthroats. It's a Nazi sexploitation film. At the close of World War II, an elite squad of American soldiers infiltrates a remote Nazi outpost with the intention of stealing battle plans and ending a war early. Unknown to his troops, the American captain's real motives for attacking the compound is to steal a hidden cache of Nazi jewels. In a bloody attack, the soldiers storm the base and discover beautiful Nazi women. The Americans take them as prisoners, but can they overcome their sexual desires and fulfill their mission? Will their corrupt officer let any of his troops make it out alive? So that sounds really gritty and sleazy and nasty, and it's right up my alley. So that's the Cutthroats. Go pick that one up. And the next one here is called Night of the Strangler. And it has Chuck Patterson and Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees is in here. And it's directed by Joy N. Hauck. Produced by Albert J. Salzer. And I know nothing about the film. It was very, very cheap on their website. It's a film from 1972, scanned and restored in 2K. It's a film that Vincin put out in 2015. Interracial baby makers versus insanely racist strangle ragers in this Southern fried whodunit heat wave, hate wave. Everyone's second favorite monkey, Mickey Dolenz, stars in Louisiana's premier bloodletting blowout. Guns, knives, drownings, venomous snakes, absolutely zero strangling. It's a sweat-soaked, sleazoid sleigh ride through segregated 70s slaughter. Say that 10 times. Okay guys, sorry about that. I had a phone call, and there's two things that bug the shit out of me when I'm trying to record, and that's the dog barking and the phone ringing. So sorry about that. I'm back. I was just showing you guys Night of the Strangler. And I have one more Vinegar Syndrome title to show you guys. This was not part of the sale. This is the most recent release from Vinegar Syndrome, and this is Kevin Tenney's Witch Trap. Very glad to pick this up. I was really tempted to pick up his signed copy that they had at Dark Delicacies. I think I got this for about $18 on Amazon, and I think the signed edition was $35. I think I'm going to be happy with this for the price comparison between 18 and 35, but it would have been really nice to have his signature on here. Maybe someday I'll get to meet him and he can sign this. But director Kevin Tenney, like I said, starring Linnea Quigley, James Quinn, Kathleen Bailey, Judy Tatum, Hal Havens, and Rob Sapple. And this is a DVD Blu-ray combo, and it's all region. Film came out in '89. It's 91 minutes. Has a bunch of special features on here. It has newly scanned and restored in 2K from the 35mm interpositive. Has group commentary track with director Kevin Tenney, producer Dan Duncan, cinematographer Tom Jewett, and actor Hal Havens, or Hal Havens, however you want to pronounce that, not sure. You get video interviews with director Kevin Tenney, actress Linnea Quigley, cinematographer Tom Jewett, and special effects supervisor Tassilo Bauer. You get audio interviews with special effects makeup artist Judy Yanamoto. You get composer Dennis Michael Tenney. You get original video trailer, Book of Joe short film directed by Kevin Tenney. Alternate ending for Book of Joe. Production promotional still gallery. Original cover artwork by Corey Wolf. Reversible cover artwork and English subtitles. So I'm going to crack into this so we can see what the reversible cover looks like. Okay, so here we go. The plastic is off, and on the inside here you get the DVD and you get the Blu-ray, which I really like that they chose to go with two different styles of disc art between the DVD and the Blu-ray. That looks really nice. Big thumbs up to Vinegar Syndrome on this one. And there is the reversible cover. Very, very cool. And not that I only just give Vinegar Syndrome thumbs up on this release, but I think everything that they've done so far to date is phenomenal, and I really like Vinegar Syndrome. They're easily in my top 5 of favorites for release companies. So the next little pile here, I guess I'll just show you guys these. I know a lot of you guys picked these up over the last couple months. By the time I tried to pull a trigger on this, it was already sold out. And this is Drive-In Delirium 60s and 70s Savagery, with over 140 demented trailers, uncut, uncensored, and remastered in high def from Umbrella. This is a company in Australia. I really like what they have been doing. And I know a lot of you guys picked this up because I've seen it in your videos. And I knew I had to get this. This is all region. And a big thumbs up to Umbrella in Australia for releasing all region stuff. I wish more companies would release all region. But I love these trailer compilations, and I was very happy to get this. And I do love the thicker cases that they have for these. So that is Drive-In Delirium 60s and 70s Savagery. And of course I got the other one as well. Drive-In Delirium Maximum 80s Overdrive. Over 110 demented trailers, uncut, uncensored, and remastered in high def. Really, really nice looking editions here. And again, this one is all region. Definitely looking forward to checking these out. And let's see here. This is a title I picked up over at Grindhouse Tampa. And Mike, the owner over at Grindhouse Tampa, posted on Facebook that he had some of these that came into his store. And this is Frankenstein Created Bikers. And if you notice on the front, it's all signed up. And that is because this is, there's a loose disc in here, so I have to be careful. I'm going to bust this open here in a second. This is the Kickstarter Backer Special Edition. They had extras, and Mike put these on his website. I think they're gone now. I'm not exactly sure how many he had, but it was a small quantity, and I do think they're gone now. But I got number 277 out of 1,000, and these are all signed up by anybody who had anything to do with this film. It came out in 2016, 125 minutes. It has a lot of special features here. You can see on the right here. It says it has it's transferred from Super 35mm film. Trailers, concept trailer, investor pitch, audio commentary with James Bickert and star Jet Bryant. You have a drive-in feature, behind the scenes, extended scenes, reversible cover, 2 trading cards, and Easter eggs. So maybe that's what's inside there, are the cards that are sliding around. If you guys can, I don't want to do it too much, but I'm going to pause it, crack into this, and we'll take a look at the inside. Okay, before we get inside here, let's take a look at this. Really appreciate this cover art here and these nice signatures. Got a nice mixture of the black Sharpie and the gold Sharpie. There's one here that says, I can't tell if that says fuck the impalers or fuck the imposters. Really, really nice. There's even one in silver here on the bottom right by the wheel. And let's be really careful here when we open this. And there is a disc out. And it is the DVD. So that would, no, that was a Blu-ray. Okay. So we do have some cards, but the first item here is the Blu-ray. And then we have the DVD. Really nice contrasting colors. You got the dark blue and the purple, and then you got orange and yellow on this side. And then you do have a reversible cover, which does look really, really nice. We're going to kind of do a, oh, I don't know, this one is really nice too. Plus, I kind of like to show off the signatures, but this one is really nice, and it kind of has that retro almost that sticker feel to that Blu-ray DVD video. Kind of like a rental would be, I guess. Very, very nice. Glad to pick this one up. And then it did come with 2 cards. And the first one, I don't know if everybody got the same cards, I'm not sure, but this one says Ray Ray, Stilson Yokel, Local Yokel. And then on the back, kind of getting the glare here, has some fun facts about him, his catchphrases and whatnot. So, and the next one is, and the only other one is Jimmy Brad, the store owner, teaser. And it does have some little facts on the back. Jimmy Brad teaser, played by Jet Bryant. So I thought that was a nice little addition here that I picked up. Let me know if you guys had a chance to pick this up, or if anybody out there has seen the film. So that is Frankenstein Created Bikers. Okay, sorry about that, I was interrupted. So we were on Frankenstein Created Bikers. And the next one I picked up was an eBay buy, and this one is out of print. I got this one for about $10. I've been trying to pick up some of the No Shame titles on DVD. And this one is Milano Violenta, or Violenta. And this is an Italian film. And this was put out by a company called No Shame, who was they're now a defunct company, but they used to put out a lot of Eurocrime and Giallo films, a lot of films from overseas. They were a U.S. company. But this is the Italian film called Milano Violenta, and I believe it is in Italian, and I think it does have English subtitles, but a lot of these films are very hard to find now because everything was limited, and then the company just went under, and a lot of people were kind of scrambling to pick up some of the releases. And I do have a few of these already. I'm going to try to pick up more of these along the way if the price is right. Some of the titles were anywhere from $75 to $100 or more, but eventually, as time goes on, other companies have been releasing these on DVD and Blu-ray, rather. Companies like 88 Films and stuff like that, and Arrow Video has released some of the stuff that was in No Shame's catalog. Shameless has been releasing some stuff too. So little by little, you can get some of these for reasonable prices now that other companies have released on Blu-ray. So that's why I picked this one up for $10. And here is a Disney digibook called Moana. This is the exclusive, Target exclusive 32-page storybook. I have all of the digibooks to date that were from Target, the exclusives, and I have yet to see this film, and but I do look forward to it. I have heard that it's very good, and I think Disney does a great job with their animated films, so I had to pick this up and add it to the collection. I missed out initially at my Target. They were sold out right away, so I ended up picking this up on eBay for about $30. So I think if I would have picked this up on launch day, it would have been about like $22 to $24. So I don't mind spending an extra $6 because I missed out on it, because eventually these do go for I don't know, $40 or so. So that is Moana. And I got a pile here from Code Red, and I have one Scorpion title, and I'll just show you the Scorpion title first. This is Body Melt. This is an anthology film. This is from Katarina's Nightmare Theater. It has 3 stages of the film. You have hallucinations, organ failure, and body melt, I believe. And this looks like it's kind of a cheesy gore fest. Special effects. It's a film from 1994. It is 82 minutes, and it's rated R. It says it's Region 0, so it should play on any player. And I believe this was a direct-to-DVD, because it says it was put out by Scorpion in 94, and the film was from 94, so this must have went straight to their store, I guess. That's Body Melt. This was on the Code Red DVD website, and it was on sale. I think I got this for $12 on the Code Red DVD site. And I have a couple of new releases from Code Red that I got from Ronin Flicks, and this first one here is Lamberto Bava's Delirium. Look at that cover, that is awesome. Code Red is really stepping their game up. They've always been a very good company, but I like that they have the clear cases now. And this is Spy number 93. This is a film from 1987, and it does have some special features here. I don't know if you guys can read that in that yellow box, but I'll just kind of read them off to you. It says it has a brand new 2016 HD master with extensive and painstaking color correction. It has a brand new on-camera interview with director Lamberto Bava, actor George Eastman, cinematographer Gianlorenzo Battaglia, and art director Massimo Antonello Gelling. Vintage interviews with Lamberto Bava, George Eastman, and David Brandon, and reversible artwork. So Arrow has been stepping it up. Let's crack into this and see what the reversible art looks like. I really love the fact that Code Red now is starting to put reversible covers, and wait till you see the next edition. I was really happy to see the next one, but let's get into this one first. It's going to be hard to beat this cover, whatever the reversible cover is, but let's take a look. And it is the original. That is the original Delirium cover from back on the VHS cover days. And I really like that cover, and there's the original. So that is awesome. So Bill, salute to you, sir, for stepping the game up over at Code Red. And Code Red is easily is in my top 3. I'll get into the top 5 at some other time, but that is Delirium. Glad to have that one. And the next one is called Beyond the Door. This is another Code Red title. And believe it or not, this one actually comes with a slipcover. And as far as I know, I pretty much have every Code Red title. This is the first time they've ever had a slipcover on a Blu-ray. Spy 95. Very, very cool. This is a 1974 film and is Region A, anamorphic widescreen. And it does have some special features down here. It has audio commentary with director-producer Ovidio G. Asanitis and Euro horror historian Nathaniel Thompson. Audio commentary with star Juliette Mills and Hostel producer Scott Spiegel. Moderated by film scholar Darren Gross. Beyond the Door, 35 years later, featurette with interviews with Ovidio Asanitis, Richard Johnson, Juliette Mills, and writer Alex Rebar. An Englishman in Italy, an interview with Richard Johnson, and brand new interview with star Gabrielle Lavia, and trailers. So very, very nice. Hope you guys had a chance to go over to Ronin Flicks and pick these up. So I'm going to open this up and we're going to see what's on the inside. What's cool here is it has a slipcover, but it has the shrink wrap over the slipcover so people can't remove it and just sell the Amaray case. So let's check this out. Okay, so the plastic is off. And let's check out the inside of this bad fella here. Again, we have the nice clear case. And we do have reversible cover. I know that at one point on DVD, that's the original cover there, by the way. This was a Best Buy exclusive at one point when it was on DVD, the 2-disc. Well, there was a 2-disc edition and a 1-disc edition. I can't remember which one was the Best Buy exclusive. I do have both of them. I think the 2-disc edition is a little harder to find, but hold on, what's going on here now? It drives me nuts when they have slipcovers with that little fucking hole in them. It just catches on shit when you're trying to slide them in and out, but that is Beyond the Door. That's just a little minor gripe. This is a beautiful edition, and I'm really liking what Bill's doing. Hope you guys had a chance to pick those up, And the last one here was one I picked up on Code Red DVD website. This is the carrier. This is out of print. He had a few copies for sale. It might be still on his site if you guys want to go check that out. This is Spine 43. This one's a little harder to find. Every once in a while he finds some extra stock and he puts it up on his website. So you got to kind of check his website daily, see if there's any good deals out there. But this was one that I needed, and it was I'm glad I picked it up. So that's the carrier. And let's see, I got a pile of Arrow Video stuff, and I got two things to show from Japan. I guess I'll just show the Japanese imports first. The first one is called Cosa Nostra. It's a Bronson film. And it is in Japanese language, but you can also watch it in English. And it does have English subtitles. And this is a Studio Canal film. I'm not sure what Japanese company released this, but it was in conjunction with Studio Canal. And this Cosa Nostra is a 1972 film. And it does have some little Japanese tags on there, but if you take the plastic off, that stuff just slides off. And we're going to open this here. So there we are with the plastic off. And this looks like a really nice edition. I know the Japanese really put a lot of quality and effort into their releases, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. It does come with some Japanese inserts. I'm not going to go through that. But it is called the Katakawa Pictures Selection, KPS. That's the name of the company that put this out. So it comes in this really cool black case, and it's very heavy duty as opposed to the American Eco cases. And even some of the black Eco cases that come out here in America are very flimsy and cheap and light. This is very heavy, and it has a good feel. So that is Cosa Nostra. And the other one that I picked up is the Great Silence that I showed you guys earlier, that I picked up from Fantoma. This is the Japanese Blu-ray, so this is going to be the edition that I watch while this one remains sealed. So I'm going to go ahead and crack this one open for you guys. So here is the Great Silence Sergio Corbucci film. This one also does have an English track, and it does have English subtitles, as did Cosa Nostra. The same seller, this was on eBay US, had The Man from Nowhere, which is a very hard movie to find, especially the Wild East DVD edition. But they had the Man from Nowhere Blu-ray edition, but unfortunately it did not have an English track, so I did not pick it up. It only had a Japanese and I believe Italian track. So I didn't want to pick that up, but I bet it looks beautiful on Blu-ray, but I just didn't want to watch it in you know, Japanese. So, but here we go again with this nice thick case, and then here's a chapter list, but it's all in Japanese. But it's pretty cool. I'm going to keep that in there. And I'm really looking forward to checking this out. So these are the two Japanese editions I picked up. And last is my pile from Arrow Video. And the first one here is Dead or Alive. And this one had a minor hold up from Arrow's end. This is a Takashi Miike film. Dead or Alive 2 Birds, or Dead or Alive Final. This one was supposed to come out on March 20th, which was my birthday, but it was postponed a little bit. But I don't mind that, now that it's here now, so I'm very happy to own this. This is the Region B edition, and we're going to crack this open and take a look. It does come with this nice slipcover. It says it contains strong sex, violence, sexual violence, and language. And it comes with this really nice slipcover. It has almost kind of a foil, I don't know if you guys, if the camera's going to pick that up, but it has kind of like a gold foil type feel to it. So I'm going to crack this open here. So the plastic is off. This is going way longer than I wanted to. I'm over 30 minutes already, so I only have 3 more things to show after this. I do have some Screen Archives Twilight Time stuff, but I'm going to save that for a different video. Here is the Amore case, real quick, just to kind of show you guys the slipcover again. Maybe you can pick up that foil to it. Really nice. the inside we have a swing tray that has the Blu-ray. And then the second one is also a Blu-ray, and the first one has 2 films on it. It has Dead or Alive and Dead or Alive 2 Birds and Dead or Alive Final. And then it does have a reversible cover here, and this must be the original cover. I think I prefer that one better, even though the slipcover has that same image. I'll probably flip it just because to have a little variety, but I do prefer that slipcover art. So this one has a nice little... Okay, the original release for Dead or Alive was November 27th, 1999. The original release date for Dead or Alive 2 Birds was 2000. And the original release for Dead or Alive Final was 2002. Really, really nice quality, as always, for Arrow Video. So that is Dead or Alive. The next one here is Ludwig. This was another film that I picked up at Grindhouse Tampa. And this is a pretty big box set here. I'm going to crack into this for you guys. Okay, so here was like a little cardboard slip that went over the bottom of the box set. And then it comes in this really nice heavy-duty cardboard slip. This is an Arrow Academy release. He loved women, he loved men, he lived as controversially as he ruled, but he did not care what the world thought. He was the world. A string of masterpieces behind him, including, there's some Italian stuff here I'm not going to try to pronounce, The Leopard and the Death in Venice. The great Italian director Luciano Visconti turned his attentions to the life and death of King Ludwig II of Bavaria in 1972, resulting in an epic of 19th century decadence. Dominated by Helmut Berger, who was in The Bloodstained Butterfly, among others, in the title role Ludwig, nevertheless manages to find room for an impressive cast list: Rami Schneider, Silvana Mangano, Gert Frobe, John Mulder Brown, and Trevor Howard as Richard Wagner. As opulent as any of Visconti's epics, Piero Tossi's costume design was nominated for an Academy Award. Ludwig is presented here in its complete form in accordance with the director's wishes and features the English language soundtrack for the first time ever on home video. You get a ton of special features. I'm not going to get into all that right now because I'm going to try to save a little time here. But this one does come with 2 Amaray case and a book. And again, it comes with this really nice slip box, which is really high quality. And the first one here is, let's see, is it 2 different movies, or you have Visconti's Ludwig. Disc 1 contents, the theatrical version, Part 1, 126 minutes. You get the television version, Part 1, 2, and 3. A brand new interview with Helmut Berger. You get an hour-long documentary with the director, portrait of the director by Carlo Lazzani, containing interviews with Burt Lancaster, Vittorio Gassman, Francesco Rossi, Claudio Cardinale, and others. You get the first one here is, I believe that's a Blu-ray. Okay, that's the DVD. That's the Blu-ray. Okay. And then it just has a little insert. This is kind of an artsy-fartsy type film, but it's like a period piece. I'm more than willing to give it a shot and check it out. This is the Blu-ray here, disc 2. And this is the DVD. So it is a really nice edition that Arrow put out. And then here's the nice book. It's a 57-page book. Very thick stock paper here, and tons and tons of write-ups. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm getting kind of a glare from my flash. Really nice box set there. And the last two I have shown in separate videos. This is the Pieces box set from Arrow Video. If you guys want to see what's inside of here, just go back to a couple of videos ago that I loaded up a few days ago. And then the last one here was House, the collection, House 1 through 4 with the book. This was also shown on my channel. So that's it for this video. I'm going to show some of the things that I picked up from Screen Archives and Twilight Time. I did buy a few more things from their March sale, which is over now, but I think I got about 10 titles to show. I'll save that for tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Leave any comments below. Feel free to sub if you haven't already. Oh, before I go, I wanted to give a shout out. How can I forget this? I was going to do it in the beginning and I forgot all about it. One of my buddies over in the Netherlands, his name is Blu-ray Collector NL, goes by the name Wesley. One of my good buddies on here. I just wanted to make sure I gave him a shout out. He deserves way more subs than he has. I told him I was going to shout him out. He deserves it. Another great guy from the Netherlands. I've only met really nice people over there so far. So please check the link down below. Go give him a sub. Check out his channel. Give him some thumbs up. Give him some comments. Make a new friend. That's Wesley, Blu-ray Collector NL. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I will catch you in the next video. Later.